Welcome to our second class and my part 2 video to our last minute revision class for biology. So in this online class, we are going to now talk about the last 3 hormones which we started. So what are the last 3 hormones which we are going to discuss in this video? We said we are going to talk about the thyroid gland. We're going to discuss the adrenal gland, and we're going to also talk about the pancreas. So these are one of the 3 important topics which they like bringing in your essay part. I posted the prediction where I said we need to look at the endocrine system. So these are some of the topics or some of the questions which we expect on the endocrine system. So the first one is this question. So this question is on thyroid gland. So before I start, don't forget to subscribe, comment which next topic you want to be helped with, because we have a few days. I can help you at an affordable fee. Then we also have solved past paper questions for your essay and also section B to help you have confidence and pass your exam with flying colors. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So we are starting now with the thyroid gland. So what do you need to know about the thyroid gland? So imagine you find a question in your essay which comes like, write about thyroxine, or you can say write the function of thyroxine. Now you who hasn't watched my video and you who were just revising everything on endocrine system found this question. So how can you answer it? So you can answer this question by first thinking, what is thyroxine? So remember, thyroxine is a hormone and it is produced by the thyroid gland. So which brings us to our first topic, the thyroid gland. So how can you write now the function of thyroxine, or the function? How can you write about the thyroid gland? So not about thyroxine. So you say thyroid gland. So again, I've taught you how to start when they ask you about the hormone. So you start by saying thyroxine is produced by the thyroid gland located in the neck. So you have told them, oh, this hormone is produced by the gland which is located in the neck. Then next you say, now thyroxine, so it controls the basal metabolic rate of our body, in other case BMR. So this basal metabolic rate is responsible for stimulating the glucose, stimulating the breakdown of glucose to produce what? Energy, as well as the breakdown of fats to produce energy, and also controlling growth and differentiation of cells. So thyroxine is very, very important in a sense that it controls your basal metabolic rate, your rate at which chemical reaction in your body are moving. So we said one, it is One, it does what? It stimulates the respiration of glucose and fats. It also what? Required for growth and differentiation of cells. Yeah, so that is what you need to know about the thyroxine, which is produced by the thyroid gland. It controls your basal metabolic rate, your rate at which chemical reaction in your body are working, the breakdown of glucose, formation of proteins. All those reactions are controlled by a hormone known as thyroxine. Yeah. So now remember, you need to know the consequence of abnormal production of this hormone. So too much of thyroxine causes hyperactivity. So what do we mean when you say hyperactivity? So when you release a lot of thyroxine in your body, it will increase a lot of chemical reaction, your heart rate, your blood pressure, everything will increase, therefore leading to hyperactivity. Then again, when there's under production, so when there is too low of thyroxine, it causes what? Myoedema and cretinism. So these are the two conditions which are there when you have low thyroxine. It causes myoedema and creatism. So what is creatism? So creatism is a condition which is characterized by a low retardation and a slow metabolic rate. Your body is slow to utilizing energy and other nutrients in your body. So that is what you need to know on thyroxine and the thyroid gland, meaning you have covered the thyroid gland. Yeah. So now moving on to the other question which you can find on the endocrine. So this question, it's coming on the adrenal gland. So write the function and hormone secreted by the adrenal gland. Yeah. So this is another question which can